Hi, Denny. Welcome to the library. What do you have to tell us today about guitar?
Well, I'll introduce myself. My name is Denny Bruner. I've been playing for about 60 years, and I've been teaching for about 8 or 9. And about 3 of those years, I've been teaching at the Macedon Library. And we just finished up a beginner's class in October, November. We're going to start a new one. We're going to start a new one on January 18th. It's going to run for 10 weeks on Tuesday nights from 6 to 6:45. And it's going to be, like I said, 10 weeks of lessons for only $50 for the whole course. Okay. This course is going to be a little different than my beginners courses. The reason is because my beginners are getting better. And what I'm finding is that they're ready to move on to start playing some real music and some real songs. Also, from talking to people, there's a lot of people out there who have played in the past, know a few chords, but they haven't played for whatever reason. Maybe marriage, kids, houses, jobs. They laid their guitar down. They like to pick it back up and kind of get back where they left off. This is what this class is for. What I'm looking for are students who have played and know a few basic chords. And so we're going to spend a couple of weeks to start by going through those basic chords to make sure everybody gets back up to speed. But from that point on, we're going to go ahead and start playing some music. We're going to play songs that are chosen by the group. If you want to play Johnny Cash or John Denver, the Beatles, Eagles, whatever, we'll let the class decide, and we'll go home. You'll go home every week with a song that you can play on your own, and how to put those chords that you already know to use. And the chords that I'm talking about are basic. We're talking D chord, G chord, C chord, A chord, E chord. Okay, if you know those chords, and some of the minors, minor A, E minor, D minor. If you've got a basic understanding of those chords, we'll freshen it up for you. So it's not a problem. I don't expect you to come in being perfect, but I expect it in a couple of weeks. Maybe we've got those chords down that we can start moving on to some real music. So that's kind of my plan. I would expect, though, that you probably expect to put in maybe 30 minutes a day between lessons. So it's more than just the 45 minutes on a Tuesday night. I expect that you'd put in about 30 more minutes a day just to stay up on this stuff. And so you're ready for the next lesson. We're going to also learn some cool stuff rather than just strum the chords. What I really like to teach is some fun ways to use those chords with something that's called a root strum. And that's typical Johnny Cash. I'm sure you can hear that. But we're going to take them, and we're going to take these chords and make sevenths. Take a D and make it a seventh. We can take a G and make it a seventh. Okay. We can take and make some cool transitions from D to G. We can put one in between. Hear how that goes. It's fun stuff that makes your playing sound a little more professional. We've got there's a couple of chords that are kind of fun. There's one that's in a Garth Brooks song. It's a diminished chord. These are all easy chords to play. Very little work on your part to learn them, but they add so much to the sound of your music. So I'm not going to make this a big, long video. I just wanted to introduce myself and see if I could stimulate your interest in playing. There are guitars at the library. I believe there's 4 of them that are on loan for the length of the course. You're more than welcome to take one of those out if you don't happen to have a guitar at the moment. That would be a good way to come to my class. This would make a great Christmas gift. If you've got a friend or a family member that would like to pick up playing again for $50, I think this would be a gift that would last them a lifetime. So I think that's a great way of doing it. There's a lot more details about the course. This is all part of an email, so you can see the rest of the information there. I very much look forward to having you sign up. I believe sign up is like the week before the 18th, which would be what, the 11th?
Yeah.
And we'll see if we can get a full class. I'm not going to make a class too large because I don't want this to become, a whole classroom of people. So get your application in early, and we're trying to limit this to the number of people so that everybody kind of feels like it's a bit of a private lesson. Okay. So
And one,
with that,
what,
I'm sorry.
one thing I just want to point out, because I know we talked a little about it. If you're 18 and older, this is the class for you. This is not a class that's aimed at all for children or even
Right.
young teens. You got to be 18 to join up or register.
Right. With a
it
little
j-
bit of pre-playing experience.
with a little bit
so-
of pre-playing
Right,
experience
so
as
that we can
well.
kind of
So
hit the ground running on the chords that they
Yep.
already know. We'll refresh the chords. It's
Yep.
not a problem. You're not going to start off playing music, but we'll have you go through a couple weeks of relearning the chords, and then we'll go on to playing some real music and then taking that music to another level. So I'm hoping that that excites you. It excites me. I'm looking very forward to starting up again, and I hope to see you all in January. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Thanks, Denny.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye-bye now.
Make sure to register quickly if you're interested.